so tired from the LARP right now. I was just telling Zach that this is the most tired I think I've ever been after a game. I didn't get much sleep before work on Friday, and then when I got to LARP, I did the makeup Friday night, and didn't get to bed until like 4:30 that night, so I was doing great right off the bat. And then, yeah, so LARP. This game was war. The orcs are messing things up. It's really, really bad right now. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I was not at last game. Story-wise, Piper was sick, and therefore she was not there. I was in Arizona for Zach's birthday with them, so that's what I was actually doing. So all I know is the orcs got into Stillwater and they messed a lot of stuff up. It's not good. So this was us trying to fight back, to retain our land and keep it protected and keep the orcs from going out into other places of the world and destroying that. It was a lot to deal with. So there were some orcs and goblins out Friday night, but I was doing makeup, so Piper was going and baking in the kitchen, making, you know, pastries and stuff. That's why she wasn't out Friday night. I woke up around 8 Saturday morning after getting to bed at 4:30, so not a lot of sleep, real tired. What did we do? Did we get breakfast? Yes, we had pancakes. So I had breakfast with the family. It is amazing being part of a house, and I stayed with them in their cabin this game rather than being in my hodgepodge cabin that was like all the Shirelings and other people that didn't have a home yet. Being a part of the Inverso family is so lovely. It's like absolutely wonderful. They are so hospitable, they are so wonderful. So we had breakfast, and after breakfast I ended up going to the Iron Keg, which is where Piper was working. She's not only selling her pastries there, but she also worked at the bar. And my pastries sold really, really well. They were selling for 3 crown a piece, and 1 of the crown would go to the Iron Keg, and Piper got the other 2. That way I was making quite a bit of money. And yeah, pastries did. Throw my pillow up on the bed. They sold really well and they did good. And I was very happy and I was very pleased. It was very good to see what was popular. I made brownies, blueberry muffins, and cinnamon swirl muffins. And I made all 3 of them in both regular and gluten-free options. And not as many gluten-free sold, but I definitely had people that were very appreciative that the option was there and it existed. Worked at the tavern, or not the tavern, at the inn, at the Iron Keg with the bar. Made really good friends with the other lady that was serving with me. My brain is dead and I can't remember what her character name is, but she plays a Viking lady and she's beautiful and stunning and wonderful and I love her. And she is like my new buddy. I want to always work at the tavern with her. I keep saying tavern, my brain's not working. But I always want to go work at the bar with her. She's wonderful. And then I left the bar right around 2. I was escorted by Lord Eisen to my cabin where we had our family lunch. The Inverso family always does lunch Saturday. We call it dinner because if you go by like traditional, you know, European, Englishy type meals, you have your breakfast, your dinner, and then your supper. So we have this huge spread. We have cheeses, meats. I made croissants. I picked up guava pastries from Publix that I like, you know, I put in my baskets. My baskets. So I had some of my baskets at the Iron Keg with my pastries, and the other baskets I kept at the cabin for us to eat with. So I have all these. They were so very useful. I loved them. They were so good. But yeah. So we ate this wonderful, delicious lunch. We have new players that are looking like they're going to join the family, which is great. They all seem like great cookies, great eggs, good people. Oh yeah, it was my 1-year anniversary with the game. I started playing March of last year. And the Inverso family brought me a cake. And I shared it with my friend Mindy, who also started. And we call it Happy Cake Day. Happy 1-year anniversary with the game. And it was so sweet. I was so surprised. It made me feel so special. But yeah, so yeah, we had lunch and then we all hung out for a little while, and then the family went to go take care of some things, and I was tired, so I tried to lay down and go take a nap. But the sun, where my bed was in the cabin, the sun was coming through this window and it basically roasted me alive. So, I didn't really sleep. I got maybe half an hour of sleep because I was like, I'm not gonna make it through tonight if I don't take a nap. Well, that didn't really happen either, so. What did I do after that? I went and I burned things? When did I burn things? Was that Saturday morning? Saturday morning before we ate breakfast. I completely forgot. I'm so tired. And if I don't say these things now, I'm not gonna remember them later because I'm so tired. So I'm glad I'm doing these videos. There are these weird plant things with eyeballs that started growing places. Not good. They're very weird. And if you touch them, they end up slowly infecting you and making you like sick and stuff. And we have a vaccine for them, but the sooner we get rid of them, the better. So, because I have elemental magic and I'm very good at fire, they summoned for me in the house, and I went over and I got to scorch the garden and kill off any of the plants that might be growing there. So I felt very important, and it was lovely, and it was my very first spell I cast in game. I did magic. It was great. What did I do Saturday afternoon? I don't remember. I think I ran around and I socialized a bit. When I woke up, I sat in my hammock. I put my hammock out outside, and one of my other housemates, Leonardo, brought his hammock and he put it on his near mine, and so we have the Inverso Grove, as we call it, and it's just gonna slowly expand and take over the whole area where we all chill out with our hammocks.
Leonardo.
Yes, my lord.
I'm leaving the house in your charge when we walk.
You're walking where?
The town called 2 blocks.
2 blocks?
Oh, we all had dinner together, but eventually we all ended up getting settled and prepared for the battle that evening that we knew was going to be bad. And what we knew was that supposedly there were 2 different orc armies, and they were trying to meet together so that they could exchange skills to make each other more powerful to then go out and destroy more lands. Yeah, which is not good. We had different stations on both halves of the camp, and I was stationed at the Farseni cabin, and one of my friends gave me +2 strength. So I was somehow the strongest person on our porch. The little tiny 3-foot tall Shireling was like, yeah, I've been going to the gym, guys, I'm so strong. Which, like, I have been going to the gym, but Piper hasn't. Piper, it's fine. So my job was supposed to be when people get injured out in the field, and we had a ward up which protected us from things. And, you know, there's someone in control of it, and they'll say, you know, ward down, and then you can cross. And, or people can come in, and then you say ward up, and it closes back up, and it's like a solid wall that's invisible. So, like, if the ward is up and you run into it, you go bonk. So my job was to, when someone gets hurt out in the field, run out, grab them. Because I had the strength, I would be able to drag them back to the porch where we had healers. They would then be able to heal them, and then be able to go back out and fight some more. It was the whole plan we had. And it turns out we saw a couple orcs. We also had a couple healers out on the field. So they didn't end up needing anyone pulled out because they just healed them out there. So I never got to run out and save anybody. And most of the orcs went to the other side of town. And instead of coming towards us to get to each other, they went sneaky, 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 sneak and met up and exchanged skills. So everything that we were trying to prevent happened anyway, even though we were as prepared as we could have been with the information that we knew. But still, it was nice knowing that I was prepared and ready to help, and yeah. It was, like I said, we were as prepared as we could have been. Laundry. You know, what else could we have done? Not much. Anyway, I ended up staying up till about 4 o'clock that morning, should I say. And a couple other things happened that night. The orcs were bragging and showing off that they, you know, succeeded in what they were doing. Weird eyeball creature apparently came. Sunday, I woke up around 8:45, got ready, went to breakfast, had the delicious biscuits and gravy. They were so good. After breakfast, I ended up going back to the Iron Keg and worked some more and checked on everything. I kind of spent the rest of the day there. I was socializing with everyone that came in and out of the bar. I was with my new Viking friend again, which my brain isn't working, and I feel bad that I can't remember her name, but my brain is fried. Anyway, she's so lovely. We had such a good day together. And the family came by, and, you know, there were still orcs out, and people were fighting and, you know, being careful and protective. I ended up buying my family a bottle of, it's like butterbeer. We call it the butterscotch brew, but it tastes a lot like butterbeer. It was delicious. I bought a bottle of that, and we shared the bottle between all the members in the family. So we each had like a shot. So no one got drunk, and it was lovely. And we had a bard playing the violin at the Iron Keg, and it was so much fun. And people were laughing and dancing, and it was just such a beautiful thing that, like, we failed in stopping what was supposed to happen, but we were still able to appreciate each other and the fact that we fought together and we did the best that we could. And it was wonderful. It was a really lovely day. I made new friends. There were tons of new people at game. I'm so happy to see all the new people. I can't tell you how happy it is. And I also can't tell you how many of them were like, we saw your videos, they were so helpful, they gave me confidence and made me feel comfortable coming to game. And I was like, this is all I want. All I want to do is help people. I want to make them want to come to LARP and have fun. Made me so happy. But yeah, that's basically what I did. And then we packed up the Iron Keg, and then I went to the cabin to start packing up. And as I was cleaning up, apparently I was being called for again to go burn some more flowers. It felt really, really nice to know that I was helpful. If I couldn't help in the battle, at least I was able to help destroy some of these weird flowers. Yeah, so it was really great. And as much as I feel that I had a pretty uneventful game, a lot happened, and I still had a really good time. I mean, I always have a good time at LARP, but, like, I can't, the community there is just amazing. Everyone is fantastic. Everyone is so kind. Just, you go and you just feel so overwhelmed with, like, love and support from everybody. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway, that's basically what happened to me in this game. I'm gonna finish unpacking. Then I'm gonna go soak in a bath. and I'm gonna scrub all this grime off of me, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna sleep a lot. A whole lot. Yes. If you're from Mythic and you were at game, leave me a comment down below and let me know what was the coolest thing that you got to do this game. Because I want to know. Because I have no idea what your character did the entire time. You know, that's the beauty of this game, is while one main thing plot happens, everyone is having their own story and adventure. So I want to know what you did. I want to know what you really enjoyed. And if you don't LARP, let me know if you would like to, and if you have any questions. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys later. Bye!